What's up everyone, we're back with Chapter 7, Valkyria Chronicles, the battle at Barious. Now first off, because it's a new chapter and the start of it, we're going straight to the headquarters. It is a bit of a longer chapter, because some decent length cutscenes as well as a pretty long level when it comes to the actual combat. So, we are going to break this into two parts as...
Hello, Welkin. Here to fine-tune your squad.
So first off, we want to see who we have as a new person. We've got Kevin, which isn't anyone I use. We have Jan. Jan. I think it's Jan. We have Jan. Jan is good. This is very good. Which means I can get rid of Walter. I should technically keep him because he's desert bred. You know what, let's see. You know what,
I enjoyed my time with you.
we'll lose Raiden. And we'll get Jan.
Hey, soldier! I'm Jan Walker. I'll fight with everything I've got.
And given Jan's personality, it makes it even more funny that Jan is voiced by John DiMaggio.
Come back anytime you need
Bender
to change
from
your lineup,
Futurama.
Lieutenant.
The epic legend himself.
Welcome to your work.
And now let's see what we
Train all you want. I've got all day.
Okay, so we've 17,000. I'd say... it looks like I can get 3 of them. I'm gonna see if I can get Scout, Shock Trooper, and Lancer. Yeah, I can.
You're better than this.
Okay, that works. That works pretty
Good
well.
work.
See if we get any...
Looks like that
New
session beat a
potential.
new potential out of the...
Maybe if we get an order? No order. Fair enough.
Come back anytime you're ready to sweat.
Hopefully we have some new R&D. Right, develop weapons. Rifles. Oh, nice one. We have a rifle upgrade.
Whew, it's done.
No machine gun. No lance. Oh, sniper rifle though.
Whew, it's done.
No hand grenade. Uniform upgrade.
Here you go, bro.
And armor upgrade. Nice one. Now I want to see if we have any tank upgrades as well. No main body enhancements. Nothing good on the treads and other. Oh, sight upgrade though. Accuracy, yeah, we'll go with that. So you can see where I'm gonna need to start doing management now in a minute. Maybe 1 or 2 more levels, 1 or 2 more upgrades, and I might need to start doing that stuff.
Come back again.
So still have a decent amount of money. So we're gonna go into Castlefront Street.
Hey! Dropping by to read the writing on the wall?
Yes, that's a good man.
Oh,
you know,
and how about the...
same as
I
usual.
couldn't help but...
So we're gonna skip those for a moment
Da-da-da-da!
because I want to buy these. Peace on Welkin and Alicia, and peace on Largo. So what we're gonna do anyway is we're gonna
Come back and see the writing on the wall again.
yeah, we're gonna get all the cutscenes up to the start. We're not gonna go to the war cemetery. We don't have much experience. But we're going to do all the cutscenes up to the start of the combat level, and then we're going to save it, and that's where we're going to break in the second part. Because it's a pretty long combat level, as well as a pretty long amount of cutscenes on the way up. So, a history unfolds. The first cutscene of the Battle of Barious. Barious, the old habit.
I don't know what I expected, but it really wasn't this.
I love the way they put the echo on the audio in here.
Amazing, isn't it? I was surprised when I first came here too.
There aren't any windows or skylights in here, but it's still so light.
The ruins are made of stone with a high ragnite concentration. It lights itself.
Imagine having that. Imagine being able to like build walls out of rock and stone that lit themselves. That'd be badass to see in real life.
It's uncanny.
Look at this. Something's written on the wall here. It's in Old Northern script.
Old Northern?
It was the dominant writing system in Europa. You still see it on a lot of old monuments.
Do you know how to read it, Faldio?
Yeah, we just covered it this last year.
Go on, Folio. Your archaeology degrees are coming in handy.
Let's take a look.
See what
It's
they
more or
have to
less a
say.
recounting of the Darkson calamity as the history books tell it. The Darksons unlocked some secret property of Ragnite and tried to conquer the continent. 100 cities raised its fell light, 100,000 men and beast therewith.
It's pretty grim.
It says this area used to be one of the cities lost in that purge as well.
Especially if they raised the entire city into ruins in a desert.
So they did use Ragnite.
It was in the middle of that destruction that the Valkyria suddenly came into the picture. Supposedly they rose to face the Darksons, armed with sacred lances, blue with flame.
That makes sense with a statue standing there with a lance.
That became the War of the Valkyria.
I had a picture book about that as a girl. But it's fiction, right? Like a fairy tale.
Evidently not, Alicia. Evidently not.
Ruins like these dot the European map, traces of the culture that once ruled the continent. The majority of the anthropological community now agrees that the Valkyria did exist.
Wow, this is so educational.
Usually welcomes
The
the
Valkyria
education.
won and rose to power, while the Darksons were scattered across Europa. There are some who worship the Valkyria as the saviors of Europa even today. Meanwhile, the Darksons got branded with the stigma of their past and were persecuted.
And that still persists to this day, as we've seen so far, even with Rosie and Largo.
With no land of their own, they had to work as itinerant laborers and Ragnite miners.
Which is why there are so many Darksons still working in the industrial sector today.
I never knew that. Come to think of it, Isara's dad was an engineer, wasn't he?
Anyway, that's enough history for today. Let's keep checking for Imperial tracks.
We got a bonus episode here now as well. The Darks... There we go. The Darkson Calamity.
I've been looking, but I still ain't seen nothing but sand. Those imps got some strange tastes if they're sunning themselves out here.
Don't worry, Largo.
What's got you, Rosie? Ain't like you to be so quiet. You got the runs or something?
I had to turn the mic off because I was just about to like really laugh at it, but great conversational skills and intuition, Largo.
You're foul, Largo. And I'm just annoyed. Takes some kind of brass to blow up a chunk of turf this big, don't you think? Looks like the dark hairs have been bad news for the rest of us folks since day one.
What do you mean by that?
That lends back to what we just learned from Folio and what he saw in the ruins a few moments ago.
What do you think I mean?
No archaeological proof exists to support the theory that Darksons destroyed Barious.
Look around! How much more proof do you need?
So just because the place is in ruins automatically means they did it. Logic.
And it's an unfair generalization to assume that all Darksons cause trouble for others.
And that's also a key lesson in real life that they're trying to get across in the game. Works pretty well, if you ask me.
You saying you don't? Look, it's 'cause of you people that my whole...
After all, so far, Isara's been nothing but helpful in fighting for the good guys.
All right, time out, you two.
Yeah, Rosie and Largo are giving her a hard time.
You stay out of this, Largo!
We're on patrol here. You keep squawking, and we're likely to get sniped. You too, kid. You know Rosie's got a temper on her. She wouldn't go off if you didn't talk back.
I don't believe anything I've said is untrue.
Yeah, well, it's a good thing she did, Largo. She's standing up for what she believes in.
Stubborn as mules, both of you.
It's not her responsibility to just stay quiet just because Rosie has a temper. Damn fiery redheads. So anyway, the Battle of Barious. Inside the spiral.
Faldio, what is that?
It's called the Valkyrian Spiral.
It looks pretty cool, doesn't it? All the Valkyrian artwork style and all in this game looks great. The spiral we see in front of us, even the room in the background, looks really cool.
Okay, so what is it?
I was talking about their power before, remember? The sacred blue flame? The spiral motif on their relief carvings are said to represent inexhaustible power.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Still, we haven't seen any Imperials here. Not even any signs of entry. I guess it's possible that this wasn't what brought the Empire out here.
Well, the others are waiting. Let's go back.
Sure, let's go.
Huh?
Curious.
What in the...
Alicia, what just happened?
I don't know. I barely even touched it and this door just opened.
It looks like it keeps going.
An underground chamber in the Barious ruins. This is a huge discovery.
Should we go in?
Do you have to ask?
Faldio loving every moment of it.
All right, let's take a look.
So what do we have? First contact.
Whoa. What is this place?
See what we find in these hidden ruins.
It seems like it goes on
I'm talking
forever.
loud because of it.
Wow, look at this wall. Amazing.
There are engravings everywhere.
What does it say,
What do they say, Faldio?
Come on.
I'm not sure. I wish I could tell you. They're too ancient for me to decipher.
Even he doesn't know. You hear that? Someone's walking.
Welkin! We're not alone.
Who's there?
Well, how surprising to find you here. We don't get many visitors. I won't ask how you were able to break in. It's not really important. But you defile this sanctum with your presence.
Guys, that's Maximilian.
Maximilian? Wait, but he's the enemy commander.
That's right, Alicia.
Hold it right there! You take one more step and I'll shoot you down, I swear I will!
Oh, snap.
What?
Lower your weapon.
Probably outclassed.
Your
Alicia.
lives are worthless to me, but I do not wish to stain this sacred place with blood. If you are determined to have this confrontation, why don't we settle it outside?
Welkin.
Welkin. So, you're the brat who's responsible. My compliments for the Vassal Bridge and the base in Cloden. You quite impressed Jaeger. He was singing your praises, boy. Silvario,
Defeated him.
come.
Sir.
Now's our chance to take out their commander.
She's right, Faldio. Let's go! Right.
Valkyria seems kind of a bit lost in there. He's probably just really focused on the archaeology side of it. So, we're moving up to Desert Duel with Maximilian. Now, this is where we're going to save and end the part first, though, because we've had an okay amount of cutscenes, but it's a pretty long level, if I remember correctly, anyway. You can tune back in for the next part, for Chapter 7, the Battle of Barious, Desert Duel with Maximilian.